to another video. And we're going to get this next train coming in now, through to Howden. Direct from Cottingley to Howden, unusual. Let's swing the camera around. And it is. Just one unit on its own. Manchester Piccadilly to Hull. So this one stops at Howden, so we'll go straight to Howden and hopefully we can do it one more stop to Eastrington. Coming into Leeds.
If you're leaving the train, take a moment to check you have everything with you. Don't forget any bags or cases in the rugby trucks or under seats, and retain your tickets as they may be required for the exit the station.
It'd be nice to build platforms 18, 19 down there, maybe even 20, wouldn't it, on all that, where all that shrubbery is. Bit of a walk though. Load up Leeds now, near enough. Leaving Leeds now, so next stop is Selby. One reason I'm out early today is because I'm out very early tomorrow for work, so I thought rather than lying till something like mid-morning and late morning today, I thought we'd get up early and have a trip out somewhere. Not sure where we're going after Eastrington, but we'll see. We'll have a walk. So we're in, well, not straight on, but certainly right to the right, so Selby route. That's the A1, A1M now. It looks straighter as this route, but it's sort of not. The main line's now down to York. Squire's Calf. It's not open yet though. It'd be nice to have nipped off there for a bit more breakfast. Hambleton West Junction. So that's the curve directly onto the East Coast Main Line South. Came into more regular service down there from, say, Leeds to Doncaster. All stations south Milford and fast to Doncaster. Which will be very handy. So there's one on a Saturday morning that's booked that way. LNER. So crossing over the East Coast Main Line. And the original route of this railway is down where that green fence is down there. Pre-1983. Coming into Selby. So we've got one more stop, 2 stations but 1 stop, to Howden. It's the first time I've ever done it from Cottingley to Howden direct. So while since I've seen one in the bay actually up there. Local service for Halifax approaching. There's quite a lot of passengers. Really get on it. We shouldn't be far off going now. This swing bridge, see what the river's like. Might be fairly low at the moment. It is a bit low. Coming up to Howden now. Car park's rather full. This is the first time I think I've ever got off a Trans-Pennine Express service at this station. So, we're not going into the town centre this time, we're just waiting here for the next one towards the next stop, Eastrington. Off the end of the platform here, there used to be a path round to the left. I don't know what's gone wrong here. The level crossing's been taken up. Maybe they're repairing it, because that's an official crossing, is that? And you used to be able to go off the end of the platform, but it doesn't look like you can do that anymore, at least not for now. There's another train coming through shortly, which is a Trans-Pennine 800 series on test, I think. So it's an empty stop movement anyway, so we'll see what... It won't stop here, go straight through. Right, so this is the 800 series. Just doing a Leeds Hull empty movement, for whatever reason. Right, our train is approaching in the distance. We've got two trains here now within a minute of each other. There's one coming westbound and northbound to York. So obviously this is not our train. This one's ours, just for one stop. And we can say we've ticked Eastrington already, but I have to admit I've never used the down platform at Eastrington, which I think will be the Hull side, what we're going to use now. There's a few passengers disgruntled over there because a Trans-Pennine service to Manchester Victoria has been cancelled. So they won't be best pleased. Right, so this is what we're getting now. This one to Hull, or is it Bridlington? No, it just says Northern. Anyway, just one stop and we'll go to Eastrington. Bye bye Howden. Let's get on to Eastrington. See if you can see where that path is, or it's still available. Should be. Bit overgrown. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's closed just temporarily. Look at it. We're approaching Eastrington. The village is nearer to the station than Howden. It's only over there. It's not that long since we're here actually. We have to double back to get the next one a bit later in the late morning. To double back at Brough, I think, couldn't it? See if anybody gets on. Or anybody else gets off. Might just get one or two getting on, you never know. I bet I'm the only one who gets off. Let's see. Because this train we're on is all stations, Selby to Hull. All the lot. Oh, one passenger. I don't believe it. One got on and I got off. So, having never done this side before at Eastrington, I thought we'd do it. Question is now what we're going to do, walk onto Gilberdike or over to Saltmarshe. Right, so we're going to walk towards the village again, but just go straight through and straight over towards Howden. But we're actually not going to, we're not walking back to Howden, walking to Saltmarshe between Goole and Gilberdike, then we'll go down towards Doncaster and go that way. Okay, so let's do it. Swing the camera around. Might cross over, actually there's a bit of a pavement on that side. So this is Hull Halifax, I think. There's the memorial stone and whatever it is. So closer look. Eastrington remembers. Why not indeed? No, it says New. I thought it was Newland on the other side. There's a nice little farm shop and cafe down there, which I've just used. And they're very accommodating with the toilet and all that, which we needed. Just one little bit of a sting in the tail there. They refused to fill my cup of tea up with hot water, so they didn't get a tip. Looking back, we're actually on the Hull and Barnsley railway alignment here, so that's looking towards Hull, and this is looking towards Barnsley. So I didn't realise we're actually on it at the moment. That's what this path is. It isn't really shown on the map as a path, it's just shown as a nothing, a disused railway. So we'll walk down here till we get back to the road, however far that is. We might come to the current live railway line first, who knows, we'll soon find out. So looking back, we're still on that alignment, and as you can hear, there was a Hull train service to King's Cross to Hull, that one was, you could see. So we're coming at the end of the railway path here now, which I think at one time would have been a bridge straight across the existing line. Wonder how far we can go now. It ought to be a foot crossing, didn't they, to replace the bridge? Oh, it looks like it can go through here. Ew. Oh, there's another one. Not sure we'll see what it is or not. It's a Northern service. Halifax. I think there's a level crossing we can use further down here. Now we just come through the trees just there and along here. And here's the foot crossing, well, farm crossing. We can go over there and back down towards the road. Looking the other way, it just goes to a farm, I think. May well go up that road further up that way. I think we've been here before, haven't we? Some year, about 20 years ago at least, when we did that first long walk of note from Howden to Saltmarshe. Anyway, we'll go down there shortly. Let's get a drone footage shot or two, and then we'll head off. Come through the gate there, and this is the main line now, looking towards Selby and Leeds, York, and to Hull. So we'll go across through this gate. I think the drone footage was quite good actually, especially that little bit of a low level flying to finish with. These gates are quite substantial. Right, down here, we'll swing round to the left. A mucky duck pond on the left. Looking back, there's the crossing, and looking across here now, there's nothing to suggest there's a railway here now before, because where the trees are over there, if we got the drone again you'd probably see it, but I'm not doing that now. And just here now, all these trees, you can see the wall there. That wall, that was a message coming through, that wall would have been a bridge over here, but the other side over there has been completely devoured and got rid of. I reckon there would have been an embankment there. It wouldn't suddenly gone down a massive slope. So we're heading down this way. Oh, there's another train going through. 155 I think it is. Might just see it. Yeah, that's it. It's through there. Probably a York service. Anyway, let's crack on down this way now. Right, just come through this gate here, and this is the, I wouldn't say main road, but it's a road anyway. So we'll go down here just 100 yards or so. Seem to remember walking the opposite way on here last time we came here. So there's a path just 100 yards or so, if that, just to the right up here. We'll go down there. Otherwise we'll be just heading back towards Eastrington village now. Here we are, footpath. Down here, I hope it's not boggy. There's the signs there, just in the trees. Let's get down this way. So we're still on this track, and you can see now the motorway is just up ahead. So we're going to cross over the M62 and head for the village of Kilpin, I think it is. Or something, we might just do that 11:20 if we're lucky. We'll see, we'll see. Could always have a little nosy around Meadowhall, possibly. Meadowhall, as it's known. Looking back, nice little farm through there. And this is the motorway bridge now. So that pan down your thing. That's looking east, is it? I think it is. How's that looking? It's just checking. I was right. This is looking east. Hull, and that's looking towards Leeds and Pontefract, Manchester, I suppose. Let's keep going down here. Now they're not far to the village of Kilpin. However, there is a path to the left which we may be able to use. It'll cut a bit of a corner off. We're not going to do 11:20, but there is a 11:37 towards Hull. So we might be able to get that one just one stop to Gilberdyke, we'll see. Back, and this is the path, so it's dry. It's supposedly on this side. So we won't actually see the village of Kilpin, but I've been through it in the past a couple of times before, so seeing as we need to get a bit of a wiggle on to get to Saltmarshe, we'll do this. Right, where's the footbridge? Not easy to see, is it? No, it's not there. On the other side. I hope this is not unavailable. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Spot on. Right, straight down this road now. Bob's your uncle. Hello. Somebody's having a swift leak there, I think. We've just about done it. Station is up ahead and we need to be on the opposite side for Doncaster. Saltmarshe village is actually a lot further away from this station. This is actually Laxton, but I think it's got something to do with someone called Lord Saltmarsh who wanted a station called Saltmarshe. But correct me if I'm wrong. It's a lovely little station, is this? And when the bridge is out, it does suffer. It did when Gould Swing Bridge was put out of action some years ago. There was nothing stopping it, just buses. No yellow light yet. I'm surprised they've done this. Using that path earlier to Miskilpin village out was very useful. So that is looking towards Hull, and we're going down that way towards Doncaster. We've been here before, so I'm not going to get the drone in the air again here. I think it's a green tick station. Signal box has gone now, hasn't it? Shame, but it has. Right, and we've done it with about 7 minutes to spare. Amazing. It's not a new tick. We've done it countless times in the past in both directions. And the crossing is just burst into action. So our train will not be very far away. So I didn't want to get trapped on the wrong side. Now it's got the road now. Well, just a yellow. No sign of it yet. Well, I say we've been here before, and where we're going to go now, well, Doncaster at least anyway. May go a bit further. I don't think this train goes past Doncaster, so we'll have to see. Okay, it's coming now, just see it in the background. And here we are, just made it with a few minutes to spare. We'll get this one to Doncaster. And work out what we're going to do next, if anything. 158,790. You could perhaps do with a Harrington hump here. It's a bit, little bit high up, but we manage. Zimbabwe a 1-0 job. Yep. Saltmarshe, so let's get over the bridge to go. Swing bridge now, this is it. On the wrong side to see the line curve away to Leeds, but still see the canal and the river, which is tidal, very much so here. So it's fairly flat now, all the way to Thorn North, and most of the way to Doncaster, I think, actually. Just leaving Thorn North. Key means to get off here one day and walk to Thorn South, because I've done it 3 or 4 times to that station, but I've never walked it to Thorn South. Have to do that one day, won't we? So there's some boats a bit further down here now, somewhere. Some ornamental grounds here. Might fly the drone at Thorn, that'd be a good idea. Can't do it now though, there's not enough charge in it. So there's the boatyard. Quite a bit out there. That would look good from the drone, would that? So we're not far off up here now. Looks like we might be going straight onto the main line from Scunthorpe, because he's not slackened off. Spoke too soon. It's not a very fast junction, but they get a green light up ahead now, we'll be straight through, I would think. Yep, green main. So the feather will be for the up slow, I would think. Which means we'd have to wiggle across 3 times instead of twice. So as far as I remember now, there's a short, we're on the short section of single track now, which is really annoying, I think. We join the down slow or relief line, whatever it is, then cross to the down main in the wrong direction, then cross to the correct line we need, the up main. So we're now on the down main in the wrong direction. Cross over now again to the up main. Now if we got that feather further back, we would be crossing again to that track there, but we won't be doing that, but you should see a crossover. That is it there. Well, somebody must use it. Coming into Doncaster now, and it should be the new platform 0. It's a bit of an awkward platform because obviously you've got to go over to platforms 1 to 3 to get out. You can't just go straight out into the bus station, which is a bit of a shame. They ought to have added another exit like that, I think. Let's see if we do it.
No, you won't, Darren. The castle.
Yep, 0. We've done it once before this, I think. Or we've done it coming out, not going in. Here we are. So you can see there's no means of just getting straight across here now. I've got to go up there to exit the station, which is a tad awkward, I think. There's a freight going around the south curve down there, isn't there? Anyway, this cross-country service to Reading is about to depart. There's a freight going around platform 1 as well here, look. Just see. Can't see what it is.
The next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 12:04 Grand Central service to London King's Cross. Ordered London King's Cross only. This train has 5 coaches. This train has on-board catering available. First class accommodation found in Zone 6, standard class in Zone 3.
So, not seen many cross-countries do this curve away from the platform, but this one's doing it. Usually northern services that do this, isn't it? But, or Transpennine. Because cross-country tend to go straight onto platform 4 to go down to Sheffield. Probably because they're invariably much longer than just 4 carriages. Oh, another Lumo. I've just missed one going south, and we're going at some speed with the southbound one. This is going a bit slower because I think it's just had a signal check, obviously. We've got the main line. We'll use it, that service, at some point. I don't know when, but we'll use it. Even if it's just Newcastle to Morpeth. Right, we'll nip on this train to Meadowhall. I think it's come from Scarborough by the Hull, by the coastline. So there's one stop to Meadowhall. Right, off we go.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Sheffield. The next station stop is Meadowhall.
So we curve away from the platform onto the up main, then cross to the down main.
They can't do it straight away though.
I think we just touch onto the end of the platform 4 line, don't we, as well? Doing this wiggle. Wonder how long it is since the track was relayed here. Because those points in the middle are going to get a hammering.
No one else really does that. Oh yeah, locked in. They've been doing that for time now. Exactly, and we've never heard of it,
So curve round fairly sharply to the right now, heading for Sheffield. So the main line to the south continues ahead there, and towards Gainsborough. That diverges about a mile or so further on. To the south curve shortly, which we saw that freight going round a few minutes ago.
Sheffield. It's literally a 20-minute drive from there. I'm busy literally every weekend. So
I've done that curve on a rail tour many years ago. I think it's starting to rain now, but
and it's for a parent.
right, Meadowhall. Right, let's we'll see this train away and then we'll head off. Right, this is heading off to Sheffield on its last leg. We'll nip inside Meadowhall. Oh, what's that one over there? Huddersfield? Possibly. I think it might be. Yeah, it's about the right time for a Huddersfield service. Might have riding a tram actually. I haven't been a long time since I've been on South Yorkshire tram. Right, this is the Oasis area in the middle, and I'm going to look down on it shortly, just here. Little look down there. So we'll head down that way now and have something to eat. Spoilt for choice up here though, aren't we? Literally, yeah. We might stay up here. So I've got quite a few to pick from. There's Spoons downstairs. Let's go downstairs. We'll go to Spoons. Right, Spoons is just down there. Right, we nipped into Sports Direct for a new pair of trainers, and we've been to the Oasis for something to eat. I didn't actually go to Spoons, I went to Pizza Hut, a bit cheaper. So I'll head back down this way now to the train station. Store's just over there as well, the Apple shop. We nipped in there just to have a check on one or two things, but we didn't buy out, not this time. M&S straight in front of us, so that's not far from the train station now. I'll have a quick look in there and then we'll head off. Right, we're going to leave Meadowhall now and head over to Sheffield, and seeing as we arrived on platform 1, I thought we'd use platform 3, which is on the Barnsley line. There's a train to Sheffield fairly soon, so we'll head on that one. It's not the Nottingham service, it's just the Sheffield turn back. Okay, let's wait for it. There's a train. Oh, I could have got that one to Sheffield actually, but anyway, we'll wait for the next one on here now. There should be one coming round the corner to Huddersfield shortly. This is it. Good leading. Right, ours will be coming shortly. Just trying to think how long it is since I last went through platform 4 towards Sheffield. It's what was a very, very common move some years ago is now very rare. And this platform, the track here, used to have a very, very thin shine on it. Hardly used at all, unless you had to call it Brightside before that station closed. One reason I think why they didn't use platform 3 much years ago is these signals didn't exist, or rather they did, but they had a white X on them because they're out of use. Now they've been in use some years now, and they've been converted to the more modern digital type signals, or dot matrix, or what you're going to call it. So since that's cleared now with the green, our train can't be far away. So this is, I think, the local Leeds, Castleford, Barnsley, Sheffield service. So we'll go on this one just to Sheffield, of course, and then we'll see if we can get one to Edale. That's the next thing. So it's stopping down there.
There's Northern Service 2, Sheffield. The next station stop is Sheffield.
So we're just leaving Meadowhall now, heading for Sheffield. So you see the far line across there, that was used by trains going wrong way through platform 4 at Meadowhall, and it used to go around the back of Brightside station. But I say it doesn't look like it's been used for, well, not very regular anyway. Still all the signals are all still lit up, but so This is what was Brightside. Hasn't been used since about 1995, I think. But the footbridge here is still usable. It's a public footpath, is that? We need to do it.
Anything suspicious, please report it to our team.
Right. Sheffield. Right, so let's get the next one to Edale. 1:15, I think it is. Next train to Edale now. 15:14 to 8 is on here when this has gone. Right, this is our next train here. Nip on to Edale. It popped in without us seeing it. It did. Between Hope and Edale now. We shall certainly have to have another walk round here, not too distant, determined to do that. This is Earl's Sidings now here, where the short branch goes up to the cement works. That was that there. That's 20. And these are some cement wagons. There was a derailment last year before, wasn't there? I think in Sheffield Station, where some of these came off the track somehow.
Yeah, but then he put 50 quid, and then he got like 12 quid.
Right, let's get to the calf. Chilla, cheers. Way out down here. Just come down from the station now, and that is to go back under that way to get back to Sheffield, but I think we'll be going Manchester way on the way back, seems to come via Sheffield. And this is the Penny Pot Calf now. Yes, it is. Oh, it's still open. Good. I was hoping it was. Now, what shall we have? Hi. Right. Cheers. Let's have a little walkie up into the village. Yes, I love Edale. I do. Absolutely love it. The Rambler Inn, which we've been to a time or two in the past, and obviously you can sit outside here on these tables and just watch the trains go past, but there's other pubs further into the village which is quite good. Ooh, it's been burning something. Where there's smoke, there's fire usually. This is the village centre now of Edale. There's the Edale Primary on the right and the Nag's Head directly in front. And this is the pub I tend to prefer these days. There's also a general store and an ice cream or cafe of some sort up there. I think that's where we need to go for the short walk I'm going to do. So yeah, it might be up that way actually. This is the start of the Pennine Way now. Right. But we're not going to go up that way yet. Not today. We'll just see if there's anything a bit further up that way. Right, look at the hills here, and they're fantastic. Now I think we're actually on just a private driveway here now. If you want to walk to Glossop, it's not here that you'd use. It's this path just down to the left, I think. It could always be that way, but I think this is the way we'd go. Just up to the left, just there. Down that. Okay, but we're not doing that now. No chance. I mean, time we get to Glossop now, but it was bedtime nearly. Must be a 4 or 5 hour walk that easily. But we will do it. And we'll do it, even if it isn't this year, I'll do it next. And I want a good day to do that. The Nag's Head's there again, and there's a footpath up here now, so we'll go this way. There's another little cafe up here which we've used. I think we've had an odd ice cream or something like that in the past. Right, the footpath's this way. Nice little campsite here, and the office is just there, that building. Just looking back, and just look at you just can't, how can you fail to appreciate like this? It's just Britain, England at its best. It is, right. That's not a footpath up there, it just goes into some yard. We're down here now. Oh, right, up here now. I've done this walk before, but I never actually logged it. It's only a little short circular walk just to a bridge just halfway to the tunnel and then back to Edale. So what's a good 6 miles already from Eastrington to Saltmarshe. So I'm not looking at doing a massive amount extra now. Just come through the gate there. And just look at this now. Fantastic. Oh, we've got a horse here. Or is it a pony? Someone might have room for a pony around here. Anyway, heading for that bridge over there now. Which way is the 2 footpath signs, isn't there? So this is where I might just fly the drone briefly. Just before we go back to Edale. Now, as you can see, the sign saying that goes to Barber Booth across there. I think we did that last time. That's the way we just come across the field there. So we're going to go down this way now to the bridge, as I just said earlier. It's an orange dotted path is this rather than a green one, so it's what you call a permissive path, I think. Right. I think fly the drone off this bridge, that's what I'm going to do. Lots of sheep about. Right. This will be good enough. So if you look to the left now, you'll see Edale station down there. Yeah. Zoom in a tad. That's maximum zoom. It's not known for its zoom in this camera. And looking the other way, well, you can't quite see the tunnel. It's just obscured by another bridge. But yeah, you will if I span the drone around. Trans-Pennine Express service approaching. This won't be stopping at Edale. Like a double formation. couldn't get it with the drone because there wasn't enough battery power, and this is one that's still in the old EMT colours, isn't it? Which I actually prefer. Right, there's a freight behind that now, in a few minutes. Just while we wait for this freight coming, two more people walking across there where we've just come. Whether they'll come down here or not, I don't know. Soon find out. Signal still hasn't cleared yet for the freight, because that EMR service has only just gone. But just look at the scenery here. It's as good as a Lake District. It is. All the Yorkshire Dales as well. I can't put it into words how fantastic it is. It's just brilliant. Hey, see the gap up there? There's a gap. We walked through there once, I think back in October. How many years ago was it now? It's before COVID anyway, so that's probably about 6, maybe 7 years ago. And we walked right over to Dove Holes from Edale onto the Buxton line. I did that time. I didn't, just way before I started. It might even be about 10 years ago actually. That is before I started vlogging. So I wonder if there's an eastbound train due. Nothing. No sign of it yet. Here's the freight. It's not going majorly fast, is it? Empty. Probably going back for another load. What's coming the other way, I wonder. This is another EMR service. Just get a little bit further over here this time. Get a bit better angle. One in the new livery and one in the old livery. That is the train we sometimes get on at Chinley to go back to Sheffield. Fast it is. This is the Sheffield service. Northern local stopping service. This might be the one we got off actually. Possibly. I think it is actually, yeah. Another westbound service as well. Here's a Transpennine service. Just have to get it a slightly different angle. Just one unit. Quite well loaded as well. Right, we must get back to Edale now because I want the train that's following that one. So all we're going to do is walk down here now. It's only a few hundred yards. This is going to end up being my longest video to date, is this one. It must be well over an hour by now, but Edale station, that's the one. So that just goes straight down to the road down there, but we can go on this path just here. Look at the hills. If you're up there, you feel on top of the world. Brilliant. In high summer, which is not very far away now, you get loads of people here, literally hundreds, thousands. Right, station ahead. and we're on the correct side to continue to Manchester. Oh, there's Edale signal box. Might get a bit include it in the video whilst it still exists. Not sure how long it's been there. Doesn't look that old. Shouldn't want to have to drive on all that often. Right, just see the cafe down there we were at earlier. Might be closed by now, I think, but maybe not. Up here. So this is the official car park. Not sure what that other one was, it was just for Network Rail. On time, I like it. 10 minutes and we're away, or we should be. So that's the bridge up there where we were. It is annoying, is this camera? It just won't point the right way at the moment. Here it is. So we'll go straight to Piccadilly with this one. And then if we can get the one that goes to Saltburn, we'll do that. 195126, it's a 3-car formation, so it might be advisable to get in the back carriage if possible. Right, Edale, off we go. Running a bit on time, but the battery's running a bit low now, so that's a transparency.
The next station stop is Chinley.
Edale box again. So we'll just see the bridge again where we were a few minutes ago. That's it up there. That's where we were. Approaching Chinley. Coming towards the end of the Derbyshire area now. Into Greater Manchestershire.
Do you know when new mills will be open again? How long is this straight? They said a few weeks.
Right, we're not getting off here this time, of course, but this is Chinley.
Bit of advice.
Coming up to New Mills South Junction now, where the line's New Mills Central turns off, and I am expecting that to be rather rusty now because it hasn't been used for some time. That's not it, that's a loop, is that? It's a bit like the line through Baildon at the moment as well in West Yorkshire. That's really rusty because it hasn't been used since probably in February time, I think. Yeah, look at it now. Nothing's been down there for a while. That is, yeah, it's amazing. Can I see it's so rusty? So that's the normal route up there, what this service would do. The signals are still lit up though, aren't they? So on the main line now to Hazel Grove. Coming up to the Hazel Grove Chord now, which was added in 1986. This line was really just a freight line at that time, wasn't it? Or up till them putting it back in, which is still the case further on up towards North End and onto the line to Altrincham. Because it went further than that up past Partington. I think it also went on to Latchford, if I'm not much mistaken. Warrington Bank Kilo level. Wouldn't that be great if that was still available? Crossing over, yep, we are. getting into Hazel Grove is very difficult now, but very easy at the moment.
Hazel Grove.
Under the wires as well now. Just left Stockport now, we're on the down slow. And you'll see Heaton Norris Junction very shortly, which is the direct line across to Staley Bridge. Or Guy Bridge, then Staley Bridge. To the right after the bridge here. Oh, that's alright, they just obscured it, hasn't it, that train? That's ironic. Right. We'll go this way, over to platform 14 now. I'm going to cut the video down shortly now. So we're just coming with this train here. We're going over to platform 14. Right, here we are. It's not Saltburn this one, it's Darlington. So we'll go with this one to either Huddersfield or Dewsbury. Change there. Maybe I ought to have got the direct Leeds one, I don't know anywhere, never mind. This is Deansgate. So coming round towards the new curve now, that's the CLC line towards Liverpool, the Warrington Central line, underneath Metrolink, and now we'll turn right and right and right again into Manchester Victoria. So only one train an hour does this at the moment. Whether that will ever change, I strongly suspect it will do, but you should expect Northern to run one or two trains over it. The amount of money it costs and only one train an hour is using it is a bit of a joke. It's more difficult in this direction because you've got to cross that line, cross the line going out to the Chatmoss line and cross the line going in from Chatmoss as well. So we're now on the new curve, Ordsall Court as it's known. It's a while since I've done this actually. It's 2024 now. It's actually been in operation as this now for about 7 years, and I tend to forget it, but I'll look at another Transpennine service there for Newcastle, or could be Newcastle. Right, approaching Manchester Victoria, and that Newcastle one's nipped onto platform 5 just there, so that would, I think, possibly take some pressure off this one, hopefully. Makes you wonder which one's going to go first actually, doesn't it? That one should by rights. Switch sides. Things do amazingly well at this bank. There's a tram coming down for East Didsbury.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Darlington, calling at Huddersfield, Dewsbury, Leeds, York, Perth, Northallerton and Darlington. The next stop will be Huddersfield.
Quite close together, weren't they, them two?
Good evening to everybody, welcome on board. My name's Ruth, I'm your conductor now. We're with you through to Leeds. Can I please ask all passengers that have joined us at Victoria to have your tickets ready for a ticket check? Thank you.
The Metrolink now goes underneath, a bit further up here. Top of the bank now, swing round towards Ashton-under-Lyne. A lot faster as this now than it used to be. days of local haulage and when there was a station here. As batteries get a bit low now, let's just curtail it a bit just to ease off. This is a line anyway, it goes over to Ashbury's Phillips Park number 1 or whatever junction it is now. This goes over a canal. And that's the line round to Ashbury's. There's a unit on it, look. Staley Bridge. An airport service there, double formation, which is what we should have really. We're not stopping here, should be straight through. The local one we want is in front of us. Oh, 2 trains in front, the one that's just in front of us is the Newcastle, which also hasn't stopped here. The monument. I think they refer to it as pots and pans. You know, there's pots and pans or something like that. Whether that's the actual monument or just there's some stones up there. But we've been up there in the past. When I did the walk from Marsden to Greenfield. Coming up to Diggle. Station Hotel is up there. Or the Diggle Hotel. We've obviously got a signal check here because the Newcastle train's still in the tunnel, I would think. This is where Diggle Station was. And maybe one day again, who knows? Seems we're going a bit slow, you can see the tunnel quite easily here now.
When you go?
Back in West Yorkshire now. It's a crossover. Crossover should have a bit of a shine on it. Yeah, not too bad. Gets used by a turnback service from Manchester Piccadilly. Huddersfield. Our connecting train is on platform 4, but we'll go through to Dewsbury with this one. Because we can do, that's why. East Junction, so the line there is bi-directional of course for the Wakefield line. So we're to the left through Ravensthorpe to Dewsbury. We're going to get off at Dewsbury. So that's the line to Wakefield over there. Ravensthorpe, soon to be recited. This short section here will become dormant eventually. Over the old L&Y and the River Calder. Right, just got off this train. We'll see it. I will go shortly. I think won't it? So we're going to get on. It won't be going straight away. You should get the road shortly. So the whole train goes round one. Yeah, he's got the road there now. Right, so our next train, well last train of all now, straight back to Cottingley and we've done. So we've done quite a trip out today we have. over 12 hours we've been out. About 13 or 14 even. Here's the whole train going straight through. And now we're going to get on. Always has to go to the bottom end. Right, home we are. Cheers. That has been quite a good day. I have to admit, I've walked a fair distance. Eastrington to Saltmarshe, then went to Meadowhall and Hope Valley, Edale. So yeah, absolutely spot on. Two east, well, we'd ticked it before, but two east stations in one day, Eastrington and Edale. Pretty good. Anyway, let's get sorted now and get in. So cue music, see you next video. Bye for now.